So for project 2, we have the movie browser app. So this is the movie browser app where you would put in a movie that you want to search for, and it's going to search on the omdbapi.com database. And when you type in the movie title, it will show all the results. And when you click on the title, it'll say movie details. It gets the API and it fetches it, so it'll get all the information for all of the movies and all the details on those movies, which will be the title, year, the IMDb ID, what type it is, if it's a movie, if it's a TV show, if it's a series. And then you hit back and it goes back to the search and it clears the search title when it's done. So the app, we're basically importing React, we're importing text input, scroll view, touchable opacity. So we could click on it and we could set where it moves to. We are also importing the Stack Navigator. So that controls the screens that transition from one to the other. Those will be our screen components. So the first screen component for the Stack Navigator is this one, the movie browser, and the header title is movie browser. The tint is blue and the background's gray. And the state is this movie. That will be the string that gets inputted there. And handle movie change basically handles when the movie variable changes for whenever something is typed into the text box. Get movie is the function that we use to fetch the API and get all the movie titles. So the get movie function is this one, and it fetches users. So first it sets the total to 100, but then it gets the actual total results from the string, and that'll be how many times this for loop would loop to get the total results of how many movies there are that are being searched. So if there's 120 movies, then it'll loop 12 times and it'll get 10 from each of them, and it pushes them into the movie list, and then it will be displayed later on in the details page. So this is the render, so what's shown. So it has the enter movie title and then the text input box at the bottom. And that's what has the handle movie change, so the title change. And then the search bar, when you click on the search, it'll run the function get movies, which fetches the API, and basically whatever you sent in is whatever you type in is what gets sent. And it's in a scroll view, so you could scroll through all of the movies. And it's a touchable opacity, so when you click it, you can click it and it changes, the opacity changes when you click on it, and it's all just showing the movie titles. Screen component 2 is what it moves to after you click on it, and the navigation options, it takes the navigation options and it's pulling the stack title, which is the title of whichever you click on that gets sent when it's on press. So you're getting the movies, that's the title. That's all of the information in Batman Returns. So the title, the IMDb ID, the picture, the URL for the picture, and then we're also just sending the name the title of the movie, and that's what gets pulled up here. So then when you click on it, it'll show Batman Returns in the header. And then this one is displaying here details, and details is basically the URL source for the image, the title, the year, the IMDb ID, and the type if it's a movie. And it just puts those there, so it's a lot easier, it's a lot cleaner, the code, when it's just this little line of code over here in scroll view. And this is the app container that will have both of the pages, so the main page and the details page. And that is it. That is the movie browser.